the energies on the bottom of the deck. We've got the Two of Tombs, the Two of Pentacles, which is showing that on an internal level, there are changes. The sand is shifting beneath our feet. Currents have changed. The tides have changed. So, and we are acclimating those changes. Balancing out these changes. We're doing a good job because when we look at the bottom of our familiar oracle deck, we've got two energies combined within our internal energies. The champion that looks back and says, "Ooh, look what I did. Look how much I accomplished. But there's something different for me now," because we have curiosity going into the future. Good energies on the internal level. It's a strong, very empowering kind of energies. When we come to the current energy, we've got a 10 of staves. 10 of staves. That's a 10 of wands. That's showing devotion and dedication, persevering, trying to push through something, but it's also an overcommitment to things, especially since our navigator, familiar, is defining the energies on that 10 of staves. With the navigator, think of the Titanic hitting an iceberg. What's the captain do? He's going to go down with the ship. We've dedicated ourselves. We're loyal, faithful to something. Or we have been dedicated. Because nowadays, guys, there's there's some of us are like, it's not worth going down with the ship. Let's all get on the lifeboats. Let's make sure everybody's on them lifeboats, including the captain, and we're going to let that ship sink instead of dying with it. There's this change that has happened in this energy for us. When I keep looking at it, especially when I get over here to your desires, when I keep sitting with it, it's almost like hearing someone saying, get back to work. You know you can be easily replaced. That tactic may have worked on you once, but there's something that has shifted within you that says, okay, go ahead and replace me. You can't threaten me with a good time anymore, because you've woke up to realize it would be a really good time if they would go ahead and replace me. Whether it's a job, career, relationship, whatever it is, there's something in you that has shifted that said, go ahead, replace me, because it doesn't bother you anymore, the thought of you being replaced. When we come to the desire, the tarot card that come out, your desire is this Four of Moons. That's 4 swords. 4 of Swords. Rest. Let me get the hell away from this over here. Desire. But it's also to see where you fit into your life, this world, right now. Not where you used to, but where do I fit now? Where's the meaning and purpose that I'm choosing? Not the meaning and purpose that someone else or others have chose for me. The compelling energy is our little familiar indignation. Something has insulted you one too many times. One too many times. It's like I said over here, get back to work. I can easily replace you. You've turned it on them. There's none of that left. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'll take the good time. The good time is replace me. Big change in energy. It's showing us shifting, doing things different, massively different. And the thing about what I'm picking up is we really don't have a plan of what we're going to do next, which we don't really care. All we know is what we're not going to tolerate anymore now, in our now. The challenge over here, we got the Chariot card, the battle wagon, that determination to persevere, to push through, to stay loyal to something. The wheel on that little Chariot card is wore out, guys. Absolutely slapped. It's been in battle for a long time, and we've been a champion with this Chariot. But we need a new Chariot now. We're going to have to retire that wheel. The energy coming with it, our little familiar, is patience. The one thing about this little familiar, he's got himself in an easy chair, a comfortable spot. He's patient. Nothing's going to unnerve him. He's patient while it unfolds. He's got a calm, cool, collected knowing to him, intuition to him that everything's going to work out. Even though I don't have a plan, it will work out. I'm going to watch how it unfolds. Yes, maintain that one. Like I said, that is our challenge position. I think most of the challenge is being put behind us of seeing that the wagon, that battle wagon we've been on, it's done. That it's done. That Chariot's done. I'm going to get a new Chariot. I'm going in a new direction. Our turning point. We have our Page of Chalices. Ooh, and I like this, guys, because this is a newness. A new curiosity. Curiosity with the champion down here. But it's not so new that we don't have experience to go on, things to build on. It insinuates a new way of expressing your creativity, the things you want and desire in life. Filling your own chalice up instead of allowing someone else to fill it up with stuff you don't want. It's a good card. There is the newness. It's a renewed vitality of life. Of yes, anything becomes possible. It's very useful energy. Coming with it is our little familiar, pride. Now, the thing about our familiar with pride is not a negative. This little familiar does not represent just ego. Egotistical, arrogant. Not this one. This little familiar represents knowing my self-worth. Knowing I'm a champion of what I've accomplished. Of looking back over, I don't have regrets for what being loyal and loyal enough to go down with a sinking ship. I don't have those regrets. I'm seeing how powerful and how much willpower I do have. But what I've got to pay attention to now is where I put that loyalty, determination, what I put it into. Whose hill am I willing to die on? So, am I willing to fight someone else's battle? I have been. I've done a good job. You see my Chariot. I wore them wheels out. But I think this time we're going to choose our own battles. We're not going down somebody else's hill and devote ourself, our energy into it anymore. Because what it's brought us is the indignation, the insults, the tactics to keep us going in it. How the energy's playing out for you in this process. We've got a 4 of staves. We've got 4s coming up in here. Fours is about growing, sorting through things, getting that solid foundation, but it's also about making progress towards things. When it comes to the ones, this is having the solid foundation of what's worthy for you to fight for. What brings you purpose? Where's the priorities in your life? The little familiar with it is the illumination. So we're being illuminated as we go through this shift. The plan, your challenge is the patience to take that easy chair and observe how things will start to unfold. You've got a lot of curiosity, energy that will put you into action when you have an idea, when things start to unfold. But you now know what you're not willing to sacrifice your time and energy for anymore. Like I said, this is like, don't threaten me with a good time. You can be easily replaced because you're going to look at them and say, go ahead, replace me. Replace me. And normally when that happens, when we reach that point, guys, it's idle threats. You can be easily replaced when they know you can't be easily replaced. And they may turn around and say, please, and start changing that tune with you all of a sudden. But I think they've pushed you too far, because your desire over here is being motivated by the indignation. I have been insulted enough. I have been belittled, devalued enough, because your turning point is, I'm standing in my pride. I know my self-worth. And like I said, they can no longer threaten you with idle threats, because it would be, threaten me with a good time. Go ahead, replace me. It's a major shift in energies. I feel like there's a lot of us on a collective level that have reached this point. We've been striving, pushing, devoted, dedicated, loyal to this grinding, this perseverance, push through on a system that we've all created, from a level of, you've got to do more. You've got to have more. I think a lot of us are fed up with what the world calls success. And we've decided to redefine success for ourselves, to bring the pride back, to take this pressure of do more. You can be replaced. I think we're waking up to realize, replace me. If I'm doing something that I can be so easily replaced at doing, then I'm not doing anything of any meaning. This is what we're waking up to, guys. The wake-up call, the what's real. Let's get real about things. The one thing that will be helpful is this card and these. The pride to look back at the character you built, the strength, the tenacity, the wisdom, the knowledge that you gained from this experience, from everything you've done in the past, and really relish the fact you are a freaking champion. You do have it within you that you will stick to something. You'll stick just because you gave your word. I will go down with that sinking ship. But this time, we're putting that into, it better be my ship, mine, that I'm going down on, and not someone else's. And the curiosity, keep an open mind. With our Page of Cups, the turning point for some of us, that is, I feel a little vulnerable here. I don't have a lot of direction here because I've always been in the grind of something. Patience. It will start unfolding. Creativity. Remain open because that page is also a messenger that brings offers. Creative offers that will fulfill you on an emotional level. The field's wide open for us right now when it comes to generating income or stepping into better partnership relationships. No reason to rush. The patience, the calmness. You're seeing, this is illuminating where you want your 4 wands, your foundation at. Who will be there with you and who won't. Those who celebrate this with you, and there's some that won't. I like the fact that we've got the Page of Chalices with the 4 of Staves, because that also tells me something's right out in front of you. You can probably, you'll start to sense it. An opportunity, a person, a message, something right in front of you that's unexpected, that's really good. Whatever it is, it fulfills on the emotional level. And sometimes that emotional level is more important than the tomb, the pentacles. Let's go ahead and get you a couple of messages, see what will come through. We've got something on the bottom. You deserve more than what you're asking for. You've always deserved more than what you were asking for. But for some of us, it took us a while to wake up and realize we can ask for more and expect more. Because there might have been those tactics of, you could be easily replaced. Nobody will ever be able to use that one on you again, because you'll look at them and say, go ahead, replace me. Change how you think about it. There's much more out there for you, for us all. There's much more out there for all of us. If we can just realize we can ask for more. I hope this was helpful, guys. Y'all stay strong. I'll see you again next time.